Knowing it's only if we can. What's in the air now? Toxic man. White light of insane crisis stalkers. It must be lonely there. It must be lonely there. Must be lonely there. In those nights, burden of the ghosts. It finds its way to hide inside what you call your soul. To call your soul control. Like it was a king of the darkness. Like it was a wandering maze. Wandering maze into your haze. Like she was ever coming back to you. Everyone, everlasting found in earth. Hatred you can't dispel anyway. Would you even want to then? Slipping through entities you couldn't betray or possessing you. In its honesty, it withheld itself. It could happen here too. And will it be our brothers who round us up next time? Is this a case that's into each and every white mind? But maybe some will escape. Maybe some will escape. The sigil of the white race. Returning into its trace.
That was Vladimir Putin peeing on Donald Trump peeing on the world, or America. And it said, America, pissed on and pissed off. Yeah.
And did you see anything violent happen?
Violence? Well, I actually kind of did. Well, we went up and saw some riot police, because we eventually made it to the front of the line, and we were getting there, and when we saw all the riot police, and they were just like, as soon as we got there, people started getting mad, and like the protesters started getting mad, and like, you know, you had people at the front who were just like really trying to aggravate the cops and get people pissed off and make things get kind of tense. And then when we left that, there was, you know, tear gassing and smoke and flashbangs, and I didn't specifically see any violence per se. I saw some, you know, people in black masks and hoodies, so I assume it's Antifa. They picked up a bench and they dragged it to the middle of the road, and I thought they were gonna throw it at the crowd of cops, but they eventually just dropped it in the middle of the road. And then when I joined the crowd to see, like, because the crowd had been pushed back all the way to this huge park, I forget what it was, but the cops were here, the people were here, and the park was here, and I was at the park watching all that massive people just get moved back and struggle and like hear bombs go off and stuff, and it was kind of tense and crazy. And so then I went up to that eventually, and you know, things had kind of settled down, and you know, I saw people taking pictures of, you know, the burning trash can. There was the burning limo. Yeah, that was really interesting. I didn't see it happen, but I saw the aftermath of it. It was pretty crazy looking. But what I personally witnessed was a police truck like pulled in to the crowd, and so people moved out of the way, and I thought people were like gonna get out of it, but all of a sudden this Antifa guy runs behind me, like right here. He comes from right behind me, and he throws like a rock right through the window, and like people are like freak out, and like it reverses, and people just like scatter, and it was that was a really tense moment because I wasn't sure what the hell was about to happen.
Awesome.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, and then it was fun to meet some Trump supporters, and basically when I got a chance, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell these motherfuckers off. I was just decided to be completely uninhibited, and when I confronted them, they saw my signs and like, whatever. It looks like I forget what they even said to spark the conversation, but it was probably like, oh, look at these signs and these liberals. He's our president now, and we basically I just was like, do you really think he's gonna build a wall, and keep the illegals out? And he's like, yeah, definitely. And it was pretty crazy. It was this man, his like brother or something, and they're all like older too, and then their kids, and like this fucking guy, like we kept arguing with each other, and like some guy from like over there, another line, like yelled at me, and called me a beta male cuck. It was pretty hilarious. And then this Asian lady looked at me, and she's like, "He's not oppressing my rights. I voted for him." Like as if that makes a difference. And basically, eventually, it ended up. I basically just called the guy a cunt. And he looked at me in shock, and all his family members were shocked too, and they just didn't say anything. And the one guy's, well, a cunt? You really? And I'm like, yeah, a cunt. And he just shut the fuck up. And we got through the. This was at the entrance line to the parade, and we were actually leaving the parade. When I saw the parade, I didn't see Trump. I got to the front and I didn't see Trump, but I saw Mike Pence going by, and I really saw him. And I pulled up my sign right up there, and I gave him the finger, and that was hilarious to me. And so, I encountered those folks, and then eventually they didn't say anything. They all walked out. And I think they might have like said something like, "Oh, stupid liberal," but they couldn't look at me in the eye. Just in the act that you burned it.
Something with the fire's her own tail. I couldn't set sail off of the coast of the ore. Titania embracing the wind. Glad I could have fallen on your sin. Winter tangled up every desire could not possess it. A Virginia Titanic coaster, star of the black hole. Everything falls off. Everything tips over. Make it fall faster for. Make it fall faster. Sort of a disaster. Seems a catastrophe. I had its own desire. Remember it. down on the close tower looks down on the close tower looks down under the cloaks the tower looks now under the cloaks tower looks now. Under the cloaks the tower looks now. Under the cloaks cigarette, he won't ever know. Won't ever be able to take from her desire. She stood for telling her mystery taking over a something I could ever rise. Memory and effigy unless